Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of the internet. My name is Hinamori, and welcome back to an update video. That's right, this is not going to be an episode. I'm sorry, guys. Episode this week is probably going to be canceled, at least for now. The reason why is I am currently still designing the project, and I want it to be good. I don't want it to be just plain colors and stuff like that. That and I do have a lot going on currently, IRL. But I am editing another video from one of my live streams that I will be putting up in the stream highlights playlist. I'm hoping to get that out on Saturday on my normal schedule, and this video will probably go up today, 5/9/2024, May 9th. But until then, let me show you what I do have planned, starting with this area right over here. So, as you guys know, I've done this path. I'm trying to make it look not so straight line kind of thing. That's rough to do. But the cherry trees are going to come up to about right here from over there to make it, maybe they'll dwindle down a little up to here, but I want it to show this as you're coming out of the forest. And then over here is going to have custom trees. I'm going to redesign this path to connect up to over there, and this one to curve a little more. And then, of course, build that. I still don't know what I'm going to call it. I want to call it a research center. Say it's like studying the effects of whatever's in this river, so on and so forth. Then I want a path going from the castle, obviously, down this way, crossing the river behind the storage here, connecting up here. And then, of course, that another path from the castle branching off from the same path going to the town over there. And then, of course, can't forget the big project that I'm still currently doing the designing for. Over here, I have laid out a design for what I want to do. And this is going to be the start of the steampunk, cave punk thing. I still don't know what I want to call it. Cave punk. It's like a mixture of cyberpunk and steampunk, and at least to my brain it is. But yeah, this is where it's gonna go. This is the start of it. Those towers are not going to be touching the ground because there's going to be something underneath it here. So if you're wondering why they're not touching the ground, where this one will lead you down into the cave. It goes all the way down there. But yeah, this is the base layout so far, and it'll be the first like big base that I've made in Minecraft. I normally don't like to build big bases because it's very taxing on your body and your mental. So I'm going to probably take this in small chunks while working on other stuff at the same time, just to fully utilize and not destroy my brain while I'm designing it. Because nobody enjoys a brain that doesn't like peace every now and then, if that makes sense. So, without further ado, though, sorry this is just a small update video, guys. There's a lot I still have kind of planned, but I'm currently waiting for specific things to happen. And right now, I'm not going to be able to fully work on everything like fully in every episode. If I do that, then each episode would take like a month to make, and I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to take it little by little. So that's why I did the path by itself. And then I'm going to do, you know, the foliage of it, and then so on and so forth. I don't want to make the episodes too long either. I'm going to try to keep them under 10 minutes if I can, or about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to make no half-hour episodes. It's very taxing, like I said. That, and I'm just by myself. I don't have an editor. I don't have, like, I try to write my own scripts. This one is not being scripted. If you couldn't tell, I'm like stuttering a lot. I'm saying and like and a lot. So yeah, don't worry about it. But the future episodes obviously will have a skit. I just need to finish designing the stuff and make sure everything is up to my personal standard, and make sure everything is friendly and so on and so forth, because I gotta try to be family friendly here. It's a lot harder than people think to not curse. Like, oh boy, especially if you've been doing it like for a long time and you're like, man, I better not curse, and then you say one curse word and then you're like, well, I gotta cut that out or mute it or put the dolphin sound above it. But yeah. All right, though, if you guys enjoyed the quick update, I would love any ideas you guys have that I could utilize in the world. And I do have a plan for when we reach a certain subscriber goal on my channel. I am not going to say what that goal is, though. That is going to be the surprise. But you'll know when it happens. Trust me. But until then, I do really appreciate anyone who did like, subscribe, or do any of those things on this channel. It means a lot to somebody like me who's just starting out on YouTube, trying to understand how it works and trying to expand my horizons into new categories and new territories and doing things I normally wouldn't do when making a video. And I've been learning a lot. Granted, the biggest thing I still struggle with is anything to do with Photoshop. I cannot, for the life of me, make a good enough thumbnail. In my opinion, I think my thumbnails are trash. But that's just like my opinion. Everything you view about yourself, you always view it as bad until somebody else sees it, obviously. And having aphantasia kind of really throws that for a loop. So, but without further ado, guys, this is probably going to be very unedited and whatnot. But without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.